Baby Shark Brooklyn, and the full of surprises Vola, once again. And today, the two of us are at the local park with 8 of our favorite fishy besties of all time.
Right now, we're currently enjoying the warm and breezy weather, and admiring the nice and beautiful blue sky, considering that this is turning out to be a pretty chill full autumn day as we speak.
You can definitely say that again, Vola. The fact that the weather is absolutely fantastic as it is at the moment. There's no way we can end off a sweet day like this without having any sort of fun together.
You've definitely got a point there, Baby Shark. And speaking of what you just said, maybe we should, at least, come up with any sort of ideas for an activity we can both try out, one way or another.
If that is what you want to do, Vola, then that is the exact plan that we'll give it a flow. Now if we're gonna do something together as a duo, the two of us will need a couple of ideas that just might work out well. Voila, got any sort of ideas?
I might have came up with a few suggestions just now. Some of my possible ideas for our special duo activity are either going for up a hill and roll all the way down, or maybe we can perform the classic fall leaf dance. We can even admire the awesome clouds in the sky.
You know, Voila, some of those ideas could work out, but what I was actually thinking is that we should come up with a certain activity that is so incredibly cool, it'll totally impress the rest of our friends as a result.
I honestly see where you're going with this plan, baby. 'Cause, you know, we are great at impressing our fishy besties, come to think of it. But what type of activity should be perfect enough to gain some attention?
To be honest, I haven't figured it out as of yet. I'm currently trying to think of any sort of activity that we both haven't tried out together from the past that is perfect to give it a go this time around.
Well, there should be plenty of things around this park that we can both go for. In fact, it can be a bit easy to decide on a certain choice. It might as well be just as simple as flying a kite.
Light bulb, whoop whoop.
Hold up for a second. Flying a kite? That's it. Voila. I know what we're gonna do today. We're going to put together a sweet-looking homemade kite, and we'll perform a series of fantastic tricks with it to impress our bessies.
Now that is a perfect plan you constructed there, baby. And before long, all 8 of our friends will be incredibly impressed with our own awesome kite, and all the sick tricks we know of as we speak. So let's give that a try then.
As we may voila, if we want to get flowing with this plan, then we better move along. But before we can even work on this project, we'll need to figure out how we're gonna even decorate the kite at some point.
You totally got a point there, Baby Shark. We'll need to think of any sort of design that can totally stand out from all the other kite designs we've seen a few times. I think we need some sort of help to get an answer.
Why, hello there, Vola and Baby Shark. Sounds like you two are currently thinking of something you both are gonna do together as a duo. Am I right?
As a matter of fact, Lil'Petey, we are in fact gonna try out a special duo activity. Me and Vola are gonna create a homemade kite, and we'll perform a series of fantastic tricks with it to impress you and the others.
But first, we need to think of any sort of way to decorate the kite. That way, it can totally stand out from several designs of a few kites we remember spotting a while back. Do you have any suggestions, Lil'Petey?
I might have actually figured out a type of kite design you two should go for. Maybe you both can add in photos of yourselves, and add in additional pictures of some of your favorite things. That way, the kite can be dedicated to the two of you guys.
That's it.
That actually sounds like a pretty simple idea that just might work out well in the end. Me and Vola can both dedicate the kite to ourselves, and it'll look as awesome as it could be. Thanks for the suggestion, Lil'Petey.
It has been my pleasure, Baby and Vola, and I bet that the final results will be worth it in the end. I wish you two the best of luck into crafting your kite. See ya.
Ha 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 ha.
Alrighty, Baby Shark, now that we got the design of our kite settled, and thought of thanks to Lil'Petey, why don't you say that we get flowing, and get the supplies we'll need for this project?
I'm way ahead of you, Vola. Thankfully, we packed the exact things we'll need to build a fantastic homemade kite in our bags. So let's grab them and prepare to get working.
Buy me more jewelry!
Alright. That should be the right amount of things we'll need to put together this fantabulous looking kite. And it's so convenient that we even pack some of these really cool stickers that looks exactly like the both of us.
Now comes the moment where me and you must work our hardest into putting the kite together from start to finish. And before we know it, this bad boy is going up, and away into the sky. Now come on, Vola, let's get crafting.
Breakfast, 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 breakfast. Beyond logic, activate, stand back. Face my teeth. Face it. Face it. Hold it right there, young man. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha.
Success! Our homemade dedicated kite is all done. After spending a couple of minutes putting this craft together. And man, does it look so incredibly awesome and absolutely mind-blowing in the end.
You better believe it, Vola. And now, we're about to get to the fun part. The two of us can now show it off to our friends and perform our raddest tricks we can think of from the book. So come on, bestie, let's flow.
Alrighty, you eight. Now that we've gotten done performing the classic Hokey Pokey game, who is up to trying out the classic fall leaf dance ride at this hour?
You better believe the fact that we are definitely gonna go for yes, big sis. And who knows, maybe Baby Shark and Vola might join us if they got the chance. Now let's all get in our positions and get down.
Why, greetings fellow fishies. Sorry if the two of us weren't here to perform the Hokey Pokey game. Me and Baby were actually hard at work at our latest creation.
Did you two just mention something about a latest creation? Now that sounds like it's worth checking out on what you both have came up with this time. So, what is it?
Well, William, to answer your question, me and Vola have just got done putting together this sweet homemade crafted kite that is dedicated to the both of us.
Oh my god. That is one of the most sweet looking kite designs that I've ever seen so far this year. I knew that those two would make their kite look awesome. After all, I was the one that gave them the suggestion.
And in the end, it totally paid off, cause the kite they ended up making looks so radical and incredibly fantastic, to the point to where it even stands out from all the other kites we've seen.
And as an extra little surprise for all of you fishies, me and Baby Shark are gonna take our fantastic kite on an incredible joyride up into the air, while the two of us perform some of our most radical tricks we can think of.
Now that is something I gotta see. And I got a pretty strong feeling that you both are gonna succeed so well in your kite tricks, to the point where it's gonna blow our minds.
I couldn't have said it better myself, dearest Hank. Now let's get this kite into the sky for our amazing wonder of a show. On a count of 3. Ready, every fishy?
1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Now.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
No, please. I will behave. I will be good.
Yes. What do you think I will do next? To be continued on what? Wow! Sweet, cool, right?
That was awesome. Baby Shark, Vola, those were some of the most fantastic and incredible kite tricks you both ever performed so far in 2025. And that kite of yours was just as fabulous, as always.
Why, thanks for all of that, Chucks. If it weren't for our greatest effort in craft making skills, as well as Lil'Petey's suggestion on how we should decorate the kite, it wouldn't have, without a doubt, looked the very best.
However, based on the final results, you both have definitely worked together in order to create an incredibly masterpiece that is worth impressing us with, and for all of those sweet tricks you two just did.
And just like what we always say, all of our hard-working crafts can surely bring our imaginations to life, one step at a time.
Puppycorn has got a point, you know.
And who knows, maybe our next few crafts will surely be an even fantastic masterpiece, just like this jawsome looking kite. Only time will tell, later on in the future.
Well, until the day that happens, how about the 10 of us can get around to performing the good old-fashioned fall leaf dance, since we still got some time left in the day?
Now that is definitely an idea we can all try out, Goldie. And while we're out and about, we can show Annie on how exactly the dance rolls out, since this is the first time she is trying out the moves.
So without further ado, let's all get down and shake our hips and our boogie our tail fins like the autumn leaves of the fall season. Catch you later, if very fishy.